can I do for you, Warlock?
Solstice is about you and your accomplishments.
Want to take a look, Guardian? Eververse has a lot to offer.
Sign here.
I never thought I'd live to see darkness return.
Testing, testing. Alright, so I'm back tonight. This is Iron Bill, and I was gone last night. I'm sorry. It was a very, very long day. 1 second here, please. I'm going to move this towards me a bit. So sorry about that. Just had to make an adjustment here. I thought I was ready for the stream and it really wasn't. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing here is just a few quick rotator or control matches to just knock out the +1 Pinnacle. It's not going to go well. I'm so tired. Work has been pretty rough this week, but I'm going to go ahead and knock it out. Now while that's loading up, to show you what I've got going on, I'm going to try to stick with Redrix again. I'm really trying to learn this gun. It's going to be Middle Tree, Void Walker, and I'm running the transversive steps for the reload. I'm torn on the Xenophage deal. I think maybe I'll just go ahead and stick with Hammerhead instead. That'll give me the option to flip to one of my exotics over here if I choose to do so. I've just got junk weapons in here right now that I don't want to dump necessarily just yet. This is a go-to. I like it a lot, but man, I don't have some. I mean, some of these are pretty good choices too. So I don't know. I've got some variety. With transversive steps, this 72 becomes more like an 82. I've tossed a lightweight weapon on there if I had one. I don't think I do. No, I don't. Oh wait, that is. Although who's going to run a scout? Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be pretty quick. Not the fastest Guardian in there, obviously, but pretty quick. I mean, essentially 80 mobility is solid. I still won't feel like the Hunter, though. The Hunter I run on 80, and I've got all kinds of mobility and dodge and jump and whatever. And I don't use my vertical with the Warlock as well as I should. I tend to stay flat-footed and try to move laterally quickly, and that's really not its forte. Not so much, unless I were to do like a top tree Dawn Blade or something like that. And really, I don't have my buttons set up for that. If it was a controller, it might be a different deal, but I don't know. I'm not committed to that setup, so I'm not going to remap my keypad here to do something that I probably wouldn't play that often anyway. So it's just not worth the effort. And honestly, I take this whole PvP casually anyway, and if I really want to make a living out of it, I suppose I would invest more time into optimizing a perfect loadout and perfect mod and armor setup, but oh well. I do notice, though, that there are people who can kill you in just one or two bursts, and sometimes, of course, the immediate thing to think of is aimbotting, and it does happen, but I don't think that's really mostly what happens. I think mostly people just have optimized their setups, and they're very good at it. They practice and they play. And so I kind of push that stuff back while I'm playing. I mean, every now and then the thought will occur to me, and I might say something, but I wouldn't want to, especially online, call somebody out unless I absolutely know for sure that what I saw had to be cheating, and it's been very, very rare that I would say anything like that. So, just as a policy, it's good not to travel that path if you don't have to. Still looking at my setup here. I'm going to mute my mic and try to rotate this around a little bit. Give me 1 second. Just decided all I'm going to do is break it if I keep pushing on it, so I'm not going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to get a control match in or not. It's 9:06. We've been live for 8 minutes. I still don't have a match. Of course, I haven't been matchmaking for that entire time, but I'd say a good 5 minutes of it have been. And I'm not so good that I should be having this much difficulty finding a match, especially under connection-based matchmaking. So, I don't know. Maybe my connection's not that hot tonight. Who can say? All I can say is yikes. I was hoping to have this done within the hour. I'm going to need to, one way or the other. Whether I get the Pinnacle or not, I just can't stay up late tonight. I put in about a 15, 16 hour day yesterday, which is why I didn't film. It was 10 o'clock in the evening before I was finally done with work. And I go in, I'm sitting at my desk by 7 a.m., so it really was a very, very long day. Yeah. Guess that makes it 15 hours, doesn't it? It was every bit of it. And I covered a lot of ground. A lot of stuff got done. That is the good side of it, but I can't keep up that production every day. Too old. I'm about to give this up. I'm not lying. I wanted to get this out of the way, but this happened to me 2 nights ago, too, where I just had an extremely long load time. Makes me wonder if they've slipped some skill base back into this, too. Because ordinarily you wouldn't... Of course, player numbers could be down, too. I mean, we're in a huge drought. I mean, we have until November, and it's just the beginning of September. So we've got a little over 2 months left to go, and I'll be honest, if I wasn't chasing Pinnacles, I don't know how hard I'd be going at this. I mean, in truth, I'm not going that hard. I mean, I just get in and knock around, and what I just noticed there was it kicked me out of that 11 of 12, tossed me into a 1 of 12, and then I'm instantly 12 of 12, so it found me another match. Now, chances are this one's going to be in progress, if what I think happened. We'll find out here in a second. Nope. Going to be at least full team on my team from the start. Alright, so Redrix, Ikelos, Hammerhead. See if I can do something with that. It's not going to be a good... I may rethink that. Redrix.
Control.
We'll see.
Show your enemy this place belongs to you now. Take the
Should go for A, but can't resist C. Yes. Okay. I thought that grenade was doing some work.
Zone A captured. Enemy claims Zone B. Enemy claims Zone C.
Ah, man. I heard him coming too. And then you knew he was coming over with a shotgun.
The lead.
My team decided to get passive and not go after it.
You captured Zone B. You have advanced.
Okay, let's... You heard him coming, right?
Zone A lost.
No.
Zone B lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. Zone C captured.
Buddy, that never had a chance.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
I'd rather not be in the grenade, thank you very much. My teammates shoved me all over the place on that. Good gosh.
You're in the lead.
No Desperado. Packing up.
Zone B lost.
Okay, we got her. That's our daybreak. Dang it. I heard the super go and I thought it was daybreaks, and I'm going to have to learn to read, aren't I? That Monarch is
You have advanced.
tough. Get out of there. That was at the brink. Okay.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Your advantage grows. Stay strong. Zone B lost. Zone B captured. Zone A lost. Power play.
Nope.
Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost. You make that look easy, Warlock.
Desperado, come on. Yeah. Got out of there just in time.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is
That guy overcommitted, didn't he? Back up.
5 minutes.
I couldn't see where that fire was coming from. Desperado.
The round is on. Finish it.
Oh boy, that's an enemy daybreak.
Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them.
Nah, I couldn't get away from him.
Zone A lost.
Got a piece of it. Dang it. I knew better than to go in there with him like that. Good lord. Yeah. Nice to die to a super right off spawn, huh? They're all over C, so we'll take A.
You captured Zone A. That's
Got
a
it.
power play. You took them. Now home.
Getting tired of that guy's Le Monarch.
Zone B
He got the first shot, and I knew he was going to get it.
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play.
Not for long.
You captured Zone C. 3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
Oh, he's got me. Come on, here.
A victory well executed.
Yeah, that's the way to finish. I forgot about the umbrals. Just noticed that. Well, not my worst game. I did give up a lot of easy kills, though. This guy was pretty tough. It was probably Mr. Le Monarch. I'll have to look back at the film. But we had our guy on the other side. This is the story for them, though. They just couldn't pull it together there. And you got to feel for them on that. I didn't grab any bounties because I just don't care really that much. I grabbed the Banshee bounties because I need materials. But as far as Crucible stuff is concerned, and really to a large extent even the Vanguard stuff, I don't. It's just clogging up my inventory at this point. I mean, I've got that silly helmet there that I need to do something with. The thing is, I think... Yeah. Who knows? Alright, hopefully it won't take too long. 3 more matches would be nice. I don't even care if I win or lose, but we're 20 minutes in just one match when we should have probably had pretty much 2 matches in the bag. Pretty close. 1 match every 20 minutes isn't very effective time use. Trying to keep an eye on this chat buffer here. I didn't pay attention to that the other day when I was streaming and somebody got in there. Must have felt pretty lonely. And I want to explain that I haven't worked out yet because I'm using Streamlabs. I've just started using that in the last week or so. I've been using OBS, the old OBS, and I hadn't messed with the chat box. But this template that I'm using has a chat box, and I thought, well, you know, why not? I mean, if somebody did happen to get in, I could monitor that. At least I could read it. And the thing is, I can't type anything in response because it says I have to log in, but when I click to log in, it takes me to a web page and won't let me log in. So I don't know what that loop is. I'm obviously missing something, and I am just so busy. I have not been willing to sacrifice even more gameplay to figure that out when it's not that big of a thing, because normally I'm not going to have a lot of people watching this anyway, at least live. Now, sometimes people watch it after the fact, but yeah, I will work it out. It's not a high priority right now. Oh, Redrick's worked pretty well on that map, actually. Once I got the perk going, I picked up 3 or 4 kills there real quick where I should have died.
No victory. Take them and crush
They're going for B. I'll go for A. Or yeah, A. Get that knocked out real quick. They're going to come around here for C, or after C. I'm going to back up just a little bit. Catch them coming over the top long range.
They just took the lead. Enemy
But they didn't.
Zone B.
Alright, so we'll go for C this way. Nope. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, he had maybe half a second on that. Maybe. These guys are going to do all the fighting over B, I see.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. Gained the lead.
Reverse.
Zone A lost. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent.
We're controlling mid pretty well so far. Okay, they got somebody over here. And somebody down here. I'm getting separated from my teammates. Probably don't want to do that too much.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Not gonna get out of it. But I did. Somehow. Smoked. Ah, stood in there too long. Now he barely took any damage at all, which I don't understand. And they're all there, so we're gonna go for C.
Zone B lost.
Oh, no, they're not.
Double down.
Get out. Yeah, that's Mr. Gnawing Hunger. I just can't get his number.
It's time, Guardian. Crush them. Zone C captured.
I've got my super as well. They're going for C.
Zone A lost. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
That's what a hammerhead ought to do right there.
Keep the pressure on. You're getting stronger. stronger as you fight. I love it. Zone C lost.
Get out.
You captured Zone C. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold. Zone A lost. Five minutes.
Got him that time.
If you want it, this battle is yours. Take it!
Well, this was a mistake.
Double down. Uh-oh. Your moments of clarity are weapons, Warlock. Zone B lost.
You tell me how in the world he could have done that. Tell me. Please. Once again, I would like to know. I was a little far off. I kind of get that one.
Zone A captured. 3 minutes. Hold strong.
Well, we
and this
prevented a
battle
triple
is
cap,
yours.
at least for
Zone
now.
C lost.
Well, there's a trade with him anyway. That's the same guy who's been
You
manhandling me. Alright, they got B right back, or no they didn't. Alright, we just need to keep pressure on this lane here. Keep them off the heavy.
B lost. You captured Zone C. Zone
Alright,
advantage is yours.
and to the heavy. You heard the super, right?
I could not ask for a better victory.
I'll take it. Well, I didn't put up 30, but I'll take a 2.17 efficiency. I don't know. I'm not pushing as aggressively as I probably should, and when I look back on this tape, I'll hate myself, but... Come on. Get out of my way, Banner. I don't think I just got... I don't know. It said I had something here. I think I cleaned it all up. Two more. It is 9:29. That last, it was what, 9:20 when we entered that match. That went pretty quickly. A couple more quick ones and we'll call it a night. If you're just tuning in, been a long work week. I know it's midweek, but it's been pretty tough, and had a long day yesterday, so that's why I didn't stream, didn't upload, didn't play. I had some. I got a couple of videos captured that I've not edited yet. I guess I could throw on nights that I don't get to play, but even that takes time, and I had nothing left. It was just a super, super long day. So, got to make up with a little bit of play tonight. Had a couple of wins so far, which means I'm due to lose a couple. I never really do much better than 50% in control. If you look at my stats, I guess. And I haven't in a while. I hate to, because I've really taken a dive lately. You know, and I say that, and I think, well, why do you care at all? And truthfully, I don't, but somehow I always bring it up in conversation, so I wonder if subconsciously that means something. So, settling into my new layout, I've moved some things around here. I have a control panel running on my iPad here for my overlay. That's working out really well. And I do like Streamlabs, by the way. If you're thinking about getting into doing some content creation, this is not a bad way to go. It still doesn't hurt to have a little background knowledge on how to make things. And you know, I can do Photoshop. I've done it for decades, but the animated stuff in After Effects, I've only recently gotten my hands on a copy of After Effects. I'm going to work on that, and that should help dress up even the active portions of this. So what do we have here? What's the play?
Show me you can take ground.
Okay, so let's get A. Somebody will come through here every time.
Enemy claims Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Okay, let's get across here. Between us all, we got him. They're working on B. That's a death if I go in there alone. Yeah, we're getting stomped.
The battle is still close.
Kept him from taking it, though. Got out just in time.
Zone B.
Team's going for C, so I'm going for C. I'm not going to defend A alone.
You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
Okay. Stick your head out. Come on. Cover the team. Get the orbs where you can.
You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage. Zone C lost.
My teammates work around on the other side of him.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Got him. Watch that. I'm alone now.
Lost.
They will push up. Time to bug out. Nope, couldn't. They all three pressed. I knew they would. There was no getting out of that.
B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
They will come for A. Busted a shield. Defended A. Pressing up. They'll be spawning outside. He's running a dire promise, so he's going to own me on that. At that range. Yeah, here they come. Get out. They're pressing. Reverse. Good counter. Can't even complain. We defended A. Now see, in a weird way, I kind of did what I needed to do there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, man. Good revoker shot. Got him. How do you like shutting that down? All right.
That's a power play. You took them. Now hold. 5 minutes remaining. Zone C lost.
Oh, that's a bad one. He's chasing.
Zone A lost.
Yep, he's definitely chasing. Oh, come on. Ah. I mean, I can't even be mad about it. He did a legit play there. Pretty good shot. There's a... Okay, there we go. Desperado. Dang it.
The enemy wants vengeance. Denied.
That's a bad super.
3 minutes remaining. They've taken your lead. Get it back. Zone B lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
How many supers have I died to now? That that guy's going to wrap around and get us again. Yeah. That was going to be another super kill. There are 2 supers going right now. Go for B.
You're defeated. Fight again. Persistence is key.
That's aggravating. That's oh my gosh. There was nothing I could do. I mean, I just honestly move super, move super.
Maybe next
My supers got shut down, and that was a terrible game for me. Let's back out of that one a second. Terrible. Couldn't get anything going. Before I drop that. Nah, I don't see anything special with that. And I've already got one of those, so I don't really need another. Alright, one more match. And that's an evening. I told you we'd lose one, and I figured we'd lose it bad too. And we kind of did. So, 9:41. Hopefully, this gets done before 10. I struggle the most with the Warlock because of mobility. And again, I don't play above. You know, I used to, what I would do is I would use a sidearm and pop over the top. Like this Drang is a really strong sidearm. And I'm going to pop it on just for fun. It actually, the range is not bad on it either. I just got to remember to pop it, you know, and get used to firing auto rifles where you don't have to pop so much, make you lazy. This is not my best one, by the way, but it does have Icarus grip. So I think I'll switch to, yeah, that too. Not as likely to get shut down the way I did. That guy with the sword really jacked me. You know, because the thing is, you pulse, and as long as he's swinging and he's in his animation, you don't hurt him. I mean, that's kind of a block swing combo. I don't know what to think about that. In PvE, you love it because you can go into a boss, but in PvP, I don't know if that's necessarily fair. I guess if it benefits me, I like it, and if it doesn't, I hate it. By the way, this is what the control panel looks like on a iPad. And I can swap my screens on the fly just by tapping over here. I can mute my mic, I can change my themes. There are lots of things I can do. So it's kind of cool. Matter of fact, I have a couple of themes on here. I can also change my scenes, so not bad. Distant Shore. This should be a good Redrix map.
Control.
And I'm the lead guy. That's not a good sign. About to get walloped. Guarantee it.
Show your enemy this place belongs to you now. Take the zone.
I'm going straight for B, come what may.
Enemy claims zone C. Zone A captured.
And we got it.
Zone B. You have zone advantage. You're in the lead.
Ah. As I told you.
Zone B lost.
Got him.
They've taken the lead. You could turn this tide.
We're going to have to rush him. Because that sniper nonsense is just going to get old.
You have advantage.
And I just backed myself into a corner. Oh.
Zone A
Alright,
lost.
play smarter.
C lost.
No, I fell off. Could I play any stupider? I'm telling you, I'm tired. I mean, that's what it is. Alright, so they're all over.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
This guy's going to step out and snipe, so we're going to have to get up there and put pressure on him.
Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. You have advantage.
And that's why the Drang.
Zone B lost.
Uh-oh. I committed to the kill, but I got it.
Zone C lost. Your enemy has a power play. Zone A captured.
Yep.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Drang is good. If I'd just been alone with that guy, that would have been no problem. But I wasn't. Yep, I saw the super coming, but oh well. I've got my super now.
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
They can have it. They can have a...
Gains the lead.
Yeah, he's gonna get me.
Zone B lost.
I got one person out of it, maybe two. I'm not real good with that, but it does put me up in the air. And that's why you play this mode, so that for the float.
Zone A lost.
If it wasn't for his buddy, I'd have had him.
Zone B captured. You have advantage. Zone C lost. You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage. Zone B lost. 5 minutes.
I knew it.
Go your way.
You gotta dodge out of that stuff. I was an easy target for him.
Captured Zone A. You have advantage. Zone C lost. You captured Zone B. You have advantage.
Dang it. Aimbot much? Go for C.
Zone B lost.
Ran into another damn super. There were supers on both sides.
Battle is still close.
Should have been Drang on that. I'm just getting outplayed, just flat outplayed. I'm being too aggressive.
Your opponents are pulling away. Drag them back. 3 minutes remaining. You captured Zone C. You have zone advantage.
Well, I had C.
Time, Guardian. Crush them. Zone C lost. Zone B captured. You have a
I was already weak, I get that.
I know a comeback when I see one. Fight on!
Press at him. Just keep pressing at him.
You captured Zone C. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold. Well done. You have the lead. A well
Look at that. We just had to get aggressive. That's a good way to end. Because it wasn't going well. To say the least. Yeah. I'm happy with that. My score's not going to be good, but I'm happy with that. 8 captures. You just, you know, sometimes you just have to go at it. And I'm playing sloppy. I'm tired, so playing passively wasn't going to get us anywhere. All right, so let's see what we got out of that. Now, what we didn't want was a bond or gloves or any weapon. We didn't get a weapon. Might have got a helmet, might have got gloves, and I didn't get a bond. So as long as we didn't get gloves, any of these 3 would be great. Let's go to the tower and see what we got. Oh, by the way, I should be pretty darn close to this. Yeah, I need Nightfall, the Ordeal. Yeah, if I do a Nightfall or a Nightmare Hunt. Yeah, I'm not doing a Nightmare Hunt. Yeah, I might. They're pretty quick. I don't know what the Nightfall is this week. I haven't checked. Like I said, I just got on. I've been on for maybe almost 90 minutes. I've been live for about an hour. I took care of some stuff that I knew no one would want to watch beforehand, and yeah. Abdul Rahim, hey, how you doing? I hope I have that right. Nasser, hello. I see you on chat. I'm sorry I didn't respond to that sooner. I was kind of in the middle of it. You'll have to tell me if I butchered your name too badly. Hey, we got a chest piece. That's exactly one of the things we needed. So let's see what we can do with that. Well, my first inclination, given the strength of that armor piece right there, is to stick with that. So I'm going to just bump it up, because this one's nothing to brag about. So here we go, 60, 60, 60. We need boots, we need a helmet. And we've got Gambit left, and we've got the interference for the +1s. And also, I guess I should also count Hawthorne. And we're 80% of the way to that. So we've got 3 chances to get 2. We know how that's going to go down, but one can always hope. And I made LFG 100k Nightfall or something like that, and possibly pick one up there. I don't think I'll bother trying to LFG a raid at this point in time. I know I can't commit that kind of time. So, all right. Hey, it wasn't a terrible night. Not at least as bad as I thought it was going to. We won 3 out of 4. That last one was a nail biter. We came down to the last kill or 2, and just a choice right there at the end, just a tweak, and fortunately made the right choice. I'm going to go to orbit here and knock down the noise a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that or not, and just in case you can, I don't know what the background music is like there. It's pretty loud in my ears. Anyway, that last match especially was well balanced, and I'm going to say this about matchmaking. I suspect, given the length of time that it's taking for me to load into matches right now, they're beginning to slip in some skill-based matchmaking in it, because another thing I notice is I'm seeing fewer real bad blowouts. When they first turned it totally connection-based matchmaking, it was either completely blown out, your team is completely blown out, or you're blowing out the other team, and maybe every 4th or 5th match you would have one that was kind of close. But most of them ended so quickly and so one-sidedly that it just couldn't be fun for people. It wasn't fun for me, and I play a bit of Crucible. I'm not like a main or anything like that, but 40% of my time, probably 30-40% of my time in this game is in Crucible, and I'm seeing a change. So I'd be curious what other people think about that. If you're noticing any load time changes, and whether that's just because of a smaller crowd or maybe they've slipped something in. I'm noticing fewer blowouts though, and normally what happens when your crowd diminishes, the diehards are the ones who stay, and that just means the matches get tougher and tougher and tougher. Look at Trials. I mean, after the casuals run out, the only people really left are the diehards, and you bring your A game or cheat or whatever. I mean, that's Trials right now in a nutshell. Not much for casual play. However it is, I was never at the top of the my side, not even in the top half, I don't think. Maybe one match I might have been third or fourth, I don't know what. But contributed, had a good night, got done what I needed to get done, and sometimes that's all you can ask of yourself. So trying to keep positive here where I can keep positive, and just look on the sunny side of things. It's really better than it has been. Anyway, enough rambling for the night. I thank you so much for watching, but this is Iron Bill, and I am now signing off.